How's everybody doing? I'm making a video today. I'll never be African. I'll never be African. I'll never be African. I'm not a filthy African. I'll never be a filthy African. I'm not from Africa. My mother's not from Africa. My grandmama's not from Africa. Their mother's not from Africa. Their mother's not from Africa. And whether you're a black person that's indigenous or you're a foundational black American, we're definitely not no filthy Africans. Right? Pan-Africanism was created with connections to the Ku Klux Klan. Marcus Garvey cut deals with the KKK. He cut deals with the KKK. Google Marcus Garvey and the KKK and all the records will come up. Marcus Garvey even interviewed and said, yeah, I met with the KKK because Pan-Africanism is all about getting black Americans to leave the United States of America, your homeland, and go to Africa. Now, as you leave America and you run to Africa, the Africans are going to come over here and take your spot and get your reparations money while you will be living in the slums and fly infested of Africa. Africa is the motherland of flies. It's the motherland of flies. Africa is the motherland of flies. And Africans should pay black Americans reparations. For the black Americans that came here on the slave ships, they should pay black Americans reparations. And Africans and you Africans that come to America, you're not going to get 1 penny of our reparations. You won't get 1 pit. You're not going to get 1 cent. Best believe that if anything, you're going to get shipped up back. You need to get go back to your homeland. You know, to me, you should go back to Nigeria, Ghana, whatever part of the low-life part of Africa you come from. I support King Leopold. I support King Leopold. Yeah. Some of y'all gonna say, well, man, this dude sound like a white boy. You a white boy. Now I'm gonna show you something. That's my hand right there. Black. I'm black. I'm definitely not a white boy. And I'm definitely not a filthy African. I'll never be an African. Right? I got a question for all the Pan-Africans. Why y'all say Africa's so good, but yet you're in America? None of you Pan-Africans will go to Africa and live there. Marcus Garvey, he died in, I think, Europe. I'm pretty sure it was England, from what I heard. Why he wasn't living in Africa? You see? And a lot of these Pan-Africans, like Dr. Umar Johnson, he's in the United States. He talks about Africa so much, but yet he's here. He's in the United States of America. Africa can't be that great, because if it was that great, he'll be over there. He would be in filthy Africa, right? I'm glad I'm not an African. And all these black Americans, we're from the United States. Pan-Africanism, when you go to Africa, the Africans don't even follow Pan-Africanism. They could care less about it. And they call black Americans slaves in Africa. You go over there, they get mad at you. They'll say, you're a slave, you're a slave. You know what I'm saying? So, and black Americans, we're not the same. Look at how we look and look at how the African look. Our faces are different, everything. We're not an African. I'm not a filthy. And also, Africans have to flee and go to other places. You see Africans running to Russia, running to Japan. You know, in Japan, they're running scams. They're working for organized crime. And when they go to Russia, nobody wants them in Russia. I can't blame them. I don't want them in America. I support ICE getting them up out of here, right? Nobody wants to be a filthy African. Black Americans, some of us have African blood, but we're an admixture. Some filthy African blood, some European blood, some indigenous blood. That doesn't make us filthy Africans. That don't make us filthy Africans. I'll never be an African. I'll never be an African. Yes. In Africa, it's a messed up place. It's the motherland of the flies. Every time I see Africa, I don't see nothing but flies. Who wants to be from there? Whether you claim to be a foundational black American or you claim to be indigenous American. Both the FBAs and the indigenous need to team up against these Pan-African scam artists and get them out of our community. I don't want them in the black community. Here's a book you should check out, specifically if you're a black American and you claim to be indigenous. This is the first one. It Was Told in Reverse. That's the guy who wrote it. I think his name is Dane Calloway. Check this book out. You can get it on Amazon.com. Google it. Yeah, I'm not a filthy African. Here's one more book to check out. I'm Not Black, I'm Indian. Legendary Top Cat, The Miseducation of Black Americans. Check this book out. And remember, man, we not African. We never were no filthy Africans. My homeland is not in Africa. My homeland is the United States. And I think ICE should get a lot of these Africans out of this country. They should get these Nigerians out of here. Scammers. They should get these Ghanaians. They should all go back to their filthy homeland of Africa. If Africa's so good, this is my question for the Pan-Africans. If Africa's so good, how come none of the Africans want to stay there? It's way more people leave Africa than try to live there. Yes, and remember, if you're foundational Black American, just remember, you're not an African, no matter how bad it gets from day to day for you. Be glad you're not an African. And thanks for watching this video. And subscribe to my page. And remember, I'm not an African.